Hi, my name's Ed Burkholder, and I'm awfully proud to be a part of this community. Going through cancer myself, the people of this community really came through for me, and I think that's probably one of the most special parts of Welland is how people really, when the chips are down, come through. And there's a couple stories that make me think of that. When Ida Fraser got a blood clot that went to her heart, within weeks, we put together a fundraiser and raised $27,000 in one night. And that was people from all over Welland that didn't even know Ida that came through for them. The second one was Dalton Jakes, a teenage boy that lost his battle to cancer, touched everybody's heart in Welland. And again, we met on the bridge there in February on the 17th, and the city of Welland and the region put the bridge yellow, and over 600 people showed up, and we had candle vigil, and it was one of the most special things I've ever experienced. And the bottom line, what makes Welland so special is we're there for each other, and when someone is down, there's a whole community that's going to pick them up, and that's why I love Welland.
My name is Grosso Cole. I come from I'm the middle of a family of five. There's my mom, my two older brothers, my little sister, and my little brother. We came to Welland in 2005. We moved from Dallas, Texas, and when we first came here, it was pretty hard. I mean, my mom's a single mom; she didn't have much, and really, the people of Welland were amazing. I mean, I was born in the Congo, moved to Dallas when I was 5, came to Canada when I was 15, so we didn't have a lot. But my mom worked hard, and the people of Welland were really amazing. I mean, we live in a Habitat for Humanity house, and that house has been great for my mom, just to see how it affects her and her daily mood, and she feels like she's really accomplished a lot. And just here in Welland, Notre Dame, I mean, I played basketball here, and Coach Rail and the basketball program here, they're amazing. I mean, my first year here, they got me shoes because I couldn't afford shoes, and that really meant a lot to just have people there for you, and really that changed a lot about how I view life. And because there was always so many giving people in Welland, I've turned into a pretty giving person myself. I give back to my community, I give back to younger children, so I think that played a huge part in who I am and who I want to become. So I want to thank the people of Welland for that. They've always been amazing to me, and that's why I love Welland.
Hello, my name is Jim LaRouche. I'm here representing the LaRouche family, our son Jackson in particular. When Jackson was 6 years old, he was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. We spent the next 2 years at McMaster Hospital trying to get Jack better. And the story that I am humbled to share with the community is during the time Jackson was sick, the community of Welland came together and had a fundraiser for us. And if it wasn't for the support of the community, I'm convinced that our struggle would have been a lot deeper. The fundraiser allowed us to just focus on getting Jackson better. It took away the worries and the challenges of having a parent be off work for the time that your son is sick. So the support from the community was overwhelming, and we're incredibly humbled. That's why we love the people of Welland, and this is the greatest community on the earth.
Hello, my name is Rana Bshara. I came with my family, Antoun, Ghassan, and Saleh, in the 8th of August last month to Canada. We moved to Canada.
Welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Canada, yeah. We came from Syria. We are coming from Syria, our homeland.
Yes.
We escaped the war in Syria. Actually, it was a decision to leave Syria just to have a secure life and better future for our kids.
Yes.
It was not easy to leave the country,
Yes.
but with the war,
Yes.
there's no other choice for us.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we were so happy when we arrived to Canada. We stayed
Welcome to
for a
Canada.
while period in Lebanon for sure. And when we just arrived to Canada, we were surprised to have this
Yes.
welcome
Yes.
and the warm
Yes.
welcome.
Yes.
And we were surrounded
Yes.
by such a beautiful
Yes.
and nice people in Welland here, and it was very touching for us having all these nice people around us. And just when you left your country and your heart broken, it's very nice to find someone who gave you the hand, just to tell you that you are not alone. We are here. Stand up, and we will be with you. I would like to thank everyone here in Canada, starting from Father Mulligan, Father Vijay, all the nice people. Just want to mention some quick names that they are always in my heart: Valentina, Thea, and Greg, Linda and Gary, Larry and Barbara, John and his wife, and all the nice community that they were behind the stage. Thank you. We love you all, and we love this nice Welland. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Al Wiley. I'm here to talk about the Wiley family and my daughter Mariah, who has suffered from Lyme disease, which is becoming a chronic disease in Ontario. And I'd just like to tell you how that the people from Welland rallied around our family. We had a benefit, and we had close to 1,000 people show up at a benefit, and we've had a ton of people from out of town come in to these benefits, and nobody can believe how a town sticks together like Welland. And basically, all I want to say is that I'm thankful I grew up in Welland and learned to be a Wellander, and everybody, I love the guys from Welland.
Hi, my name is Anthony Mate, and this is Mateo Mate, and we're representing the Mate family, in particular our daughter Mila Mate, who was recently diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer called medulloblastoma. Part of the surgery to remove it also saw Mila lose her mobility in her right side, and also her ability to speak. She's working very hard, and she's very courageous, and she just wants to get back to where she used to be. People always ask how Mila's doing, how are we doing, and how do we do it? And I tell them, it's a few things that get us through this. Mainly our faith in God, and the Sisters of the Sacred Heart here in Welland, who have been with us through day one of our journey back in January, as well as Tony Bruni and his staff at Generations. They're Mila's physiotherapist, and they've been working extensively with Mila to get her back to where she used to be, and that's playing hockey and soccer because that's what she loves to do. But most of all, family and friends and people of the community. If it wasn't for their thoughts, their donations, their prayers, we wouldn't be where we are right now, and Mila wouldn't be where she is right now. It's not coincidence, it's because of that. And that's why we love the people in Welland.
My name is Brianna, and today I'm going to be representing Rose City Kids. I started Rose City Kids about the age of 9, and I went through junior leadership program. Now I volunteer for the program, and through it all it's just really been my foundation, and it's really taught me a lot just about caring for other people and just investing in other people and just showing other people love. But even through all that, I still couldn't see it for its true worth until I was in my darkest place. About a year and a half ago, I was diagnosed with depression. And it was just it was hard just dealing with it and trying to find my safe place. The people from Rose City Kids, they took me to my appointments, to the hospital if I needed to be. They kept telling me like it's gonna be okay and all this, and I was like, no, it's fine, like I'm fine, even though like I was bleeding out or crying or couldn't breathe. I would still tell them I was fine. But through it all, they were there for me, and it's not just a kids program. It's really not. It's like these kids, they don't have a stable home. They need this program, and they need the people of Welland to help them get through this life. And that's why we love the people of Welland.
Hi, my name is Mark Hughes, and I am here today on behalf of Jake Hughes and the Jake Hughes Memorial Benefit. In August 2012, at the young age of 19, my nephew Jake was in an accident that took his life. Jake had just finished working hard all summer long and was preparing to go back to university. He was studying to become a police officer, and he wanted to follow in his dreams of being a community leader and helping others. As a young man, Jake always put others ahead of himself, his family, his friends, his community. He volunteered at a lot of local charitable organizations and groups, and he shared his kindness with others, always making sure the little guy was noticed. Needless to say, Jake made a lot of friends. Suffering the loss of Jake, the family decided that his memory needed to be kept strong and alive. Within a few weeks of his passing, Jake's family gathered together and thought of an idea to put together a memorial benefit fundraiser in his name. This would continue his charitable nature to this community. The Jake Hughes Memorial Benefit was born. This year, on Friday, May 26th, will be the 5th annual Jake Hughes Memorial Benefit, taking place at the Riverstone Event Center in Welland. Through the incredible support and generosity of this community of Welland and its residents who buy tickets and donate silent auction items to our event annually, the Jake Hughes Memorial Benefit has proudly raised over $60,000 to give back to this community. On behalf of Team Hughes and the Jake Hughes Memorial Benefit and the family, we love the people of Welland, and we thank you for supporting us.
Hi, my name is Tina Turner, and my husband Paul and I have 3 daughters, Melanie, Julia, and Jackie. On May 23rd of 2011, Julia was diagnosed with glioblastoma, which is a malignant, aggressive brain tumor. She battled for 7 months with chemo and radiation and other treatments, but on December 23rd of 2011, she passed away. But because of the community that we live in, our friends and our family and the Welland community, we never felt alone during our battle. We had people helping us drive to McMaster. They would drop off food or gifts or cards, or just come by and see how things were going. And we're very fortunate that we weren't alone while we went through this, and we appreciate all the support we received. It's been 5 years since Julia passed away, and though we continue to grieve, our hearts are warmed by the support we still continue to get. We have people in the community who have started hockey games and soccer tournaments to keep her memory alive and to raise funds for the needy of the area, which was close to Julia's heart. And we're so appreciative of the people who organize these events and for everyone who attends them. But I think the best example of the character of Welland would be when we hosted our first Julia Hope Cup at Chippewa Park in February of 2012. Now, this is an outdoor tournament, and it just so happened on that day there was a huge blizzard. It was like blowing snow and ice and freezing rain and cold and windy, and it was just terrible out. It was bad driving conditions, and we woke up and we were really worried that we would have low attendance. Nobody was going to show up. Like, I didn't even want to show up. But people came. They came, and tons of people came, and we raised $35,000 for the Hope Center. It was incredible, and it's a testament to the commitment and the generosity and the kindness of the people of this community, and that's why we love the people of Welland.
My name is Fete Kimpiobi Ngira Atuare. I have 5 names, and it's a combo, 5 on 1. And my family and I arrived in Canada in October 1999. After 5.5 years in Montreal, we decided to move to Ontario, and we had friends in we have friends in Niagara. We came first time to visit the region, and we came here in Welland, Niagara Falls, St. Catharines, and we made the choice of Welland. And our friend who were expected us to go to Niagara Falls with them, they were so surprised that they asked us, why Welland? And we said, because it's Welland, Welland. So this is the right place to be. The land is well. So this is the reason why we decided to move in Welland. And
the little story also, because you had the map and you closed the eyes and then your finger went
exactly. My late husband asked me, where would you like us to move to? And I just opened the map, and the first word I saw, it was like the word came to mind from the map to my eyes, was Welland. And I said, Welland, I told him, I said, you know what, if you don't agree, I understand, but for me, Welland is the best place. And he told me, he said, I was thinking about Welland too. And
I came to Welland actually because I got a job at Canadian Tire Limited. So the only thing I could remember is coming through the 406 before it turns into Woodland. I said, this is too much for me, this is too much, I won't be able to stand it. And then, I don't know, something just happened within me, and I stayed in Welland, but not in Canadian Tire, because then I got engaged by or employed by the Land Registry Office, which was at the time on Division Street. And I started living there. I had my first and only son there, and I became who I am as a human being in Welland. I became the fighter of civil rights, but also the woman who looked to the future with so much hope because of Welland. I have friends from Welland. I love to go to the farmer market. I love to talk to people and recognize people and hug them. And
it's important to start life in a city or place or like Welland. You start very
at a low pace.
Yeah, okay. You can only go
further and grow out from it. And it's also a way for us to actually heal our wounds in a certain way, and have build new roots, and in the same time build our wings to go higher and further.
My name is Mike Fitzgerald. I'm representing the Fitzgerald family. I was diagnosed with stage 4 acute lymphocytic leukemia in March of '97, and I had a bone marrow transplant in March of '98. So those first, it was a very difficult time for us, and the people of Welland rallied around us almost immediately. Friends and family. We had a vigil here at Notre Dame when I was still in the hospital during the first week. And when you hear something like that, it becomes very touching to not only myself, but it was comforting for my entire family. The people in Welland were absolutely awesome. We had babysitters, people bringing food to our house, people comforting and befriending my wife and family. Without the family and friends from the city of Welland, my recovery may have been a little bit harder than it was. It certainly was instrumental in helping me recover. And we loved the people of Welland.
My name is Rose Cosentino, and I'm representing my husband Rob and my brother-in-law Cesar Cosentino. Both brothers were badly burnt after a fire broke out in our garage in our Welland home. Heavy fire and smoke damage caused our house to be totally demolished, and leaving Rob and Cesar in critical condition for months to come, and fighting for their lives, basically. We were left with nothing. The very next day, a GoFundMe was set up by my aunt, and the response by the Welland people were overwhelming. Donations were coming in every day, which helped us get back on our feet. It helped us get everyday necessities, clothes, food, and it also helped with transportation to go see Rob and Cesar in Hamilton and Toronto every day. Days and weeks to come, the community continued to amaze us with donations and support coming from Sobeys, 7-Eleven, Notre Dame, City Hall, Alexander Kuska, Thorold Secondary School, Welded Tube, and Tailgates Bar and Grill. Support continued with encouraging words, lots and lots of prayers, phone calls, messages, kind actions, hugs, and homemade prepared meals come into our home every day. It is so nice, and it was overwhelming just to see how many people were reaching out and trying to help us. Trust me, your actions have not gone unnoticed. We are truly blessed to live in such a great community that I call home, with such caring and kind people. This is a great way to thank all the people of Welland, because when hard times hit my family, Welland people, community, neighbors, friends and family, and even strangers came out to help us. So we love you all, and we love the people of Welland. Thank you.